Oh, is this YG's new stuff?
Yeah. Hey.
I feel like I'm not on the same vibe. I'm very tired.
Oh. What an OG.
Bro, I haven't heard this song. It's fucking
Bro,
mad.
Just new, just dropped.
Just dropped?
Isn't that bloke, the actor?
Yeah.
Which one?
Fuck it.
El Tortuga.
Bro, I hate my baby mama sent me. Bro, that
the
song sent me.
bro.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Bro, YG dropped some fucking heat, man.
Yeah,
We gotta,
hey. Fuck the vibes, bro. I'm all about the sport today.
Oh, someone's very serious today. Let's take one sec. We're on. Oh, one sec.
We're on.
Now we're on. Now we're on.
Anything you boys want?
Phones down.
No, I'll
Do
get
we have
one.
an agenda?
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Of course we do. Come on,
Come on, bro. What do you think?
Do we need to
this is?
send it to you?
You think we're unorganized?
Nah.
I mean,
First things first. Adam's not here for several
Let's not
circumstances.
get into that.
Nah,
let's
he's
just say he made the most of his long weekend.
yes, he had a beautiful weekend, and prayers up for Adam. Man, I hope you're alright.
I think he's still asleep.
Nah, he's
actually.
alright. He's alright. He'll be back to work tomorrow. It'll hit him like a KO.
Hey, praise out to Adam then.
Shout out to Adam, bro. But today we got mems in the middle. We got no false nine. Our false nine's actually. You're actually
Playing.
false nining.
He's
You're
actually
the right
playing
wing, left wing.
Yeah.
No, I'm
He's playing,
true
he's
nine.
playing as a 9 today.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
true
a proper nine today.
Yeah.
He saw Haaland's performance yesterday. I was like, you can't keep me out, coach. He's like, you can't keep me
So
out.
if anyone doesn't know, Mems is a big City supporter, right? He's been supporting him since what?
Do you want me to tell you the story?
No, what?
Do you want me to tell everyone the
No,
story?
just give me the year.
2011.
I want to know the
2011.
story, but
Okay.
You want to know the story?
So he was a Chelsea's. No, I'm joking.
Mourinho got sacked, and then he's like, oh.
Alright, so I was a United. No, I'm joking. So I've always loved football as a kid, but from a viewership standpoint, you know, I just loved watching the sport. I never really had a team. I didn't like United.
So you were ready for City. You were ready to
Yeah,
support.
yeah, I was ready. I just didn't like United. Like, I hated Ronaldo. I thought he was like the most arrogant player I'd ever seen in my
Oh,
life.
so you've changed.
Yeah. So, United Ronaldo, I hated him. I was a big Messi fan, and being a big Messi
Wow.
fan, yeah, man.
I'm surprised.
Yeah,
You're a
yeah,
Ronaldo
yeah.
fan now.
Now, I'm
You like
neither.
both.
I like
You
both.
Yeah, with respect.
But being a Messi fan, obviously, I was watching the La Liga a lot, and I watched the game Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid in 2009, and Atletico won that game 2-0, and Kun Aguero scored both the goals.
Oh,
And it
that's
was-
when your heart.
Yeah.
Ah, so you
that's-
follow the strikers.
I followed Aguero because I was like, man, this guy's good, and I just kept watching Atletico Madrid games, and
Keeping up to him.
just started keeping up with the La Liga and not really so much the other leagues. And then I saw he moved to Man City. And I was like, you know what? I don't know who Man City are. I didn't know who they were. I just knew that they were a team in the
And what
Premier
year was
League.
this? 2011.
2011, beginning of the 2011-12 season.
Fuck, he's been there for. He was there for ages.
He's
eh?
there
That's
for a
one of
long
those
time.
still the nosy neighbours.
Yeah,
That's when they were just peeping and we're like, shut the fuck up.
we won. I think I think we'd won the FA Cup then, and then I just started watching Premier League games that season, and that was the season
Properly.
we had the QPR moment.
Oh,
that
bro,
season,
yeah.
and-
if that doesn't rip you in,
Bro, come
if that
on,
doesn't,
man, like-
if that doesn't grip you from your fucking bait ball,
Bro,
then
this
nothing
the whole
else does.
season had me going because I'm like, oh my god, like they can actually win this year. They beat him 6-1 that year as well. They beat United 6-1 at Old Trafford.
You were telling me that yesterday when
Yeah.
it was 6-1.
Yeah, it
You was
was
telling me.
yeah when it was 6-1
This
yesterday.
reminds me
At
of
one
Old
point.
Trafford. 6-1.
That was the first derby I ever watched as a fan.
So just for context, was United bad then? When
No, this is
No,
Ferguson.
that was
This was
Bro, we
Ferguson.
pushed them that year. We lost the title on goal difference.
No,
Yeah.
no, but I'm saying as in like, oh yeah, they almost won the
Bro,
league.
No,
we
that-
lost
that-
by one goal. Like,
Yeah,
the
but
title.
I'm saying the
That
6-1
game,
that
yeah,
game was that like a shock to everyone?
nah, because
It was a shock.
It was a
No, no, it
shock,
was a shock.
but the way the game played, it wasn't like yesterday, bro. It was more like we were in the game and then we just decided to
At the
chase the
end.
game and
The
we
red
just
card changed
goal,
things
goal,
as well.
Goal,
Yeah,
so.
one of those games that just they're out of your hands. Go
Yeah.
on, call us.
Exactly, yeah. So and then that QPR Aguero moment happened, and from then on, man, like it
Fuck
was-
that
it
for
was
me, bro.
obsession.
For me, that's the greatest moment for me. Fuck, it's hard to say sporting history, but I don't know what I felt more like when I watched that, bro. I'm not even a fucking City supporter, but when I see that Aguero moment,
Bro,
that's
yeah,
fucking
what a
crazy,
G,
bro.
Like,
2
how
minutes.
was that? I've never asked a United fan, like a proper United fan. I've never asked, How was it seeing that? And did you see it?
Yes, I did see it, and it was shit because I remember I was watching the Sunderland game, right?
shit.
Right? We've been 1-0, right?
And you knew City was losing?
Yeah, because I had the City scoreline. I'm like, fuck, things are looking good here, right? Even you needed to win that game because, again, the one goal.
Yeah.
The one goal
Me
difference.
last season.
So you were down, I think, 2 goals. It
2-1
at
it was
that stage.
down. 2-1.
But I mean on goal difference.
Oh,
I think,
yeah, on
so
goal
I
difference.
was like, things are looking good. Then bang, it gets to 2-2 because I switched over because our game finished like a couple of minutes early.
Yeah.
Switch over, watching City, bang, they get a goal. I'm like, all right, shit.
so the Jacko goal went in.
Yeah,
And then,
I'm like, shit, right? I'm like, fuck, no, it can't happen. And then you just see Balotelli. And I remember when Aguero peeled off, I was like, that's a hard angle.
yeah.
Everything
That's a hard
stopped.
angle.
Slow
And then
motion.
he just, poof.
Do you know what slow?
And you just see the ball just go in. I'm like, oh my god.
And the way the stadium erupted. But one thing I want to point out is no one notices that Aguero was actually, he could have gone down for a penalty.
That's right.
But right before the strike, he
But
got
that's
he
what
got
I'm saying.
slid
It was
on.
a hard angle because he drifted out, sort of thing. Like,
And
then-
he let it.
bro,
it
if
was
he was left footed, we probably would have a
Could
title.
you imagine he went down for a penalty? How it
he would have got it. He would have got it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, but it would have been so different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the
yeah.
build up to that, and then just the
Because
penalty.
you'd be sitting there like this, like just waiting for him.
And you never know if he would have scored it because, bro, that's like pressure, bro.
Asshole moment like that, bro. That would have been. Yeah, it would have been nerve wracking. But yeah, that's my story as a City fan. Very fortunate that the first season I watched was
Title winning.
obviously that moment.
the
but
start of the
start,
City.
yeah, the start of the City era. And,
Start of the fucking.
you know, people can call me plastic. People can call me, you know, like
Nah, I don't call you plastic.
I don't think that's plastic of me to follow a player and then just fall in love with the team.
No, that's me and LeBron, bro.
Just
Straight
a
up.
convenient time for it to happen.
That's me and fucking LeBron. You know, listen, I want to talk about. We dropped our first vlog last week for Ajibe's FC.
Yes.
I hope everyone loved it. Thanks for watching it. TK hasn't watched it yet, so you're in big trouble. He's a busy man, bro.
I'm dirty because I'm not playing.
He's not.
I told you, bro. Come coach.
He's not allowed to touch Oreos this
But
week.
I want to give a shout out to we won again this week, 11-1. We've versed some older fellas.
Mitch! Mitch!
Mitch conceded
What
one.
the fuck, bro?
Don't blame Mitch, bro. There's a bit of
Nah.
there's a bit going to it. But Khaled Musa wasn't too happy. Shout out to Kamal, bro. Hat-trick hero.
Kamal, wow.
Kamal was, we just watched Kamal's hat-trick over. It was fucking unreal.
That's my little protege, Kamal.
Shout out to Iyad as well, hat-trick.
Jeez.
And
He had hat trick.
yeah, Iyad had hat-trick. I think he had
How many
hat-trick.
hat tricks? So
No,
Zach
he
hat trick.
didn't. He had a hat-trick
No,
assist
he-
probably. He scored one goal.
Zach hat trick.
No, even Kamal and Zach both scored hat-tricks.
Yeah, Zach hat trick, Kamal hat trick.
Yeah, no, we don't know who Zach is. We don't speak about Zach.
Oh yeah.
Has he spoken to you in the last 24 hours?
Hey, you see my story?
I've got it.
Shout out Zach. It's a tough time for all of us.
Hey, shout out Zach, bro. At least he shook.
You know why I done that? Yeah, I would never, like, if you were here, I would never do that. Like,
Yeah.
even no matter what other team, I'll never be like that. Even when we versus City and we've popped, I would never be like that.
Because
But Zach,
Yeah.
when he watches the
Gets
Liverpool
into you.
game at my house, bro, as soon as if Robertson will get the ball, he's so shit. I don't know. Everyone is so shit. Everyone's, and I'm like, bro,
what
fucking.
was that game that we watched here? I think he's lost.
Nah, we drew Everton Liverpool.
No, it wasn't that. I think it was Brent. No, who did you lose against? Who have you lost against this year?
We lost one game, I think,
To us.
to United.
Yeah, to us.
No, it was I know we're talking about the Everton game. It was the Liverpool Everton. You were here, we were all here, we all watched it.
Okay, yeah,
And it was
yeah,
0-0.
yeah.
And
he was-
they scored. They should.
And he was shitting on. He was shitting on you.
Nah, not the first game. No, the first game was Fulham, but he was fucking. Even the first game he was.
Oh yeah,
here.
even that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, when he's
we
considered.
didn't lose.
Yeah, when he's considered, he's like Arnold's so shit.
Bro, hey, you know what? I'm gonna rip into Arnold later.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to speak about the
To be
couch.
fair, bro, I had to pull my roommate up yesterday. I
About
think
it?
it would have been like 3 or 4-0 up. He goes, you lot of rubbish. I was like, look, bro. I was like, look, bro.
Is he Liverpool?
No, he's an AC Milan fan. I was like, look, bro.
How are you, AC Milan fan?
I
Man?
was like, I was Italian.
Oh, yeah,
I love it. I love
Yeah,
AC
yeah.
Milan. Straight
I
up.
was like, look, bro, when your team plays and we're watching me, I don't talk shit about
Yeah.
your team. Let me just sulk.
let me be in
Yeah,
peace.
we've got a whole segment for this.
Let me
but
be
yeah,
in
yeah.
peace. But yeah,
Ajibis
that's-
Couch FC 11-1. Are we first now?
we're first
Should
on goal
be,
difference. Everyone go
surely.
watch the vlog. Show some love. Like, subscribe, share, comment.
Hey,
whatever.
Mo's editing's getting better on that as well.
Yeah,
man.
producer
Love it.
Mo.
I love it.
He's on
Producer
fire.
Mo.
Fuck man, you're getting too big for your boots, mate. We're gonna have to get you here.
You're gonna have to start paying him.
I'm fucking with you.
We're gonna have to start paying him soon. Man.
Anyway, the F1's on. Was on.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
Inconvenient, man. It
Clashed.
was,
The times clashed.
with the derby time.
if it clashes with if it clashes with a dog, If it clashes with another football game, I'll watch the F1 any day of the week, but not the derby.
But not the derby.
Yeah,
Not the derby.
it's your own team playing. It's
Yeah.
kind of
No, even City Crystal Palace, you were watching the race.
Ah, yeah, that was because we were losing.
Yeah, like I don't watch this shit. Plastic, bro. Say nah.
Bro, I get emotional. That's a problem. That's very toxic. Like
Yeah.
when City's losing 2-3, I get emotional.
Cause I get anxiety, bro.
Yeah.
Like, my whole mood was fucking ruined. Anyway.
But anyway,
let's-
so Perez got P1 from. I didn't watch. I watched highlights. Perez got P1. Both the Ferraris P2, P3.
Leclerc second, Sainz
Yeah.
third.
And McLaren 4-5. Ricardo started 16th on the grid.
You see that little video? I think you were just
that
watching
cute
it,
little
cute
video.
cunts.
Yeah. I
Oh, I
saw
was
that.
watching you. I was thinking about you.
Max failed to secure his title. Yeah.
So what? He's
It's
gonna win
alright,
next.
Do you think he'll do it next? He'll do it at Japan. Yeah.
What happened? He locked up or the car?
The car wasn't cooperating with him this weekend, and he had a big lockup at the
He
beginning.
had a bad quality, bro.
Yeah, terrible. Was it fuel? He had to abandon 2 laps. Though.
Yeah.
That was pretty
bro.
fucked up race. It was rainy. The
I
quality.
like that shit, but
That's mad.
I
That's
love
why
that,
I was spewing. It was on. Like I actually wanted to watch it before the game, but there was
that's
delays.
when you see who the really good drivers are.
That's right. And
Which
bro,
I thought was
fighting.
going to be Hamilton, but he hit the wall.
Yeah, it happens as the
bro, I
best.
can't even trust myself in the rain. Imagine those cunts fucking racing, bro.
200
Yeah, but you're
kilometers,
you.
yeah.
It's probably doing these ones.
Yeah, that's I'll never forget. I had a Subaru Outback. One day I'll show you this road. I call it Death Road.
Yeah.
If you go in there on the rainy time, good
Which
fucking
road?
luck.
Where is it?
It's near Bonnerick. It's like a swirly road near the park, near Lollich.
Let me guess. It dips and there's a left and a right
Bro,
or
he
something.
goes down and then like he has an angle, then he just curves in.
Yeah.
Bro, once I was
There's one in my area as well.
Once I was in my Subaru Outback, I lost that much control. I started to like wonder I started picking in my head which tree am I
It's the
going to hit.
safest.
Yeah, which one's the safest? That one. And then the car started facing the houses. I'm like, nah.
I don't want to be on the news.
Don't fucking go there, bro. Wrapped it up, bro. It was fucking chaos. And it was all drive too.
Have you ever been in? You just explained it, but have you ever been in a situation where you're about to have an accident and you're just like in that mindset, like, this is gonna
I'll
happen.
tell you something. I'll tell you
This is gonna
something.
happen.
Yeah.
Like I got no
Bro,
out of this.
I had an accident once in my year. I was on the way to get my brakes fixed. I was like, fuck this
The
job.
irony, the irony.
I was going. I'm like, I called my uncle. I like called the mechanic. Tell him I'm coming. I didn't give a fuck. I'm not working today. I gotta fix it, bro. I'm driving. I'm in Roselands. I'm driving down. It's like a bit of a downhill.
Yeah.
And there's a little motherfucking roundabout. Every time I drive on it, I'm like, bro, this thing's gonna cause a problem one day. Anyway, it's raining. I'm driving down and there's a van in front of me. So the bloke coming up that way doesn't put his blinker on. Last minute, just turns.
Your car
So
doesn't make it.
So the guy in front of me is like, oh fuck, I gotta brake.
Yeah.
So he slams his brakes, and I'm just looking at him, and I have no brakes, and I'm like, I just looked at my apprentice. I'm like, hold the fuck on, bro. It's gonna be a fucking wild one. And he's like, he's on his phone. He looks at me. He's like, what's wrong? I'm like, just look in front of you. Boom, bro. I go straight up this bloke's ass.
Nah.
Hey, I get it. It was 2 Indian guys. It was a guy and his dad.
Yeah.
And the son was stressing, bro. He's like, oh. And me, because I'm laughing that hard.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck my life, bro. This is the funniest shit. And his dad's laughing with me, bro. Don't worry, just car, bro. He's like, why are you laughing? I'm like, bro, I seen it happening like 8 minutes ago, cuz I knew this is going to happen.
I'm actually on the mechanics. On my way to the mechanics to get my brakes fixed.
Yeah, you just know, like, in that, what are you going to do? What am I going to do? Cry, bro?
Yeah.
It is what it is, bro. Fuck. I think it's 2.5
The reason
grand.
I asked, it happened to me. I was driving. It was when I had a WRX.
Oh, Rexy days.
Yeah, I had a Rexy. And I was driving. I had a girl in the car with me.
Oh.
And I was telling her, I'm like, oh, babe, this car's all-wheel drive. Like, it can take any
Hard
corner, any speed. Like, nothing will happen. And she's like, oh, yeah, show me. So get this. And I'm like...
Little clutch kick.
So we're going around her area. She lived in a little, like, suburban area with, like a lot of twisty roads. And
Oh, of course.
there was one particular... It was like a road, but they're just like... You're driving straight and then it just goes like this. And you just follow the road, yeah? I'm like, it's a Rexy, like it's all-wheel drive, it's a
Was
fucking
it
rally
raining?
car.
It was raining.
No,
yeah?
it was dry.
Oh, it was normal.
It was dry, and then so I'm like, all right, no worries. I'm just gonna take this corner as is. Like, it's no cars coming on the other side. It'll be fine. So I drop it to second. I flat foot it. I'm about to hit this corner, and like usually conventionally when you're gonna hit a curved road is stay on it. Don't hit
You
the
have to
brakes.
just keep going.
You just gotta stay on it.
Just grind it out.
Yeah.
I don't want it to snap back on you.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm staying on it. We come around the bend and there's a fucking island right in the middle. Alright, so I came around
Her dad put that fucking island there.
So I came around this bend expecting just like a normal and then back like
Yeah, step on it.
yeah, and then I see this island
Bro, panic.
and I like literally probably like 10 meters between me and the island by the time I seen and realized it was there. 10 meters. And I'm like, what do I just hit it? Do I avoid it?
You have to gear down and go the other way, bro.
Gear down I'm in second.
You're fucking... No,
I'm in
get up, sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, it's 10 meters away from me. I'm like, do I just hit it? Like, what do I do? So I'm like, you know what? I just close my eyes, man. I'm like bracing for impact, but I'm like, in this split second, I'm like, all right, just jerk it a bit to the left and just gear up, see what happens.
Yeah, exactly what I was
So,
saying.
yeah. So I jerked it, I geared up, and then the car spun.
Oh.
It spun, but it avoided the island.
Oh, fucking oath.
Yeah, it spun, but like I went around the island and then straightened up after the
That's
island.
a win and a half, bro.
Straightened up after the island and kept going. But I'm shitting
She
myself.
thought you were a Schumacher.
She
Right.
thought I was a fucking.
I had one of those moments. I'll share
Yeah.
this one quickly. So it would have been 6 a.m. This was back when I was smoking rollies, right?
Why is
So-
that so relevant?
Oh, you understand in a
Alright,
second,
okay.
Nah,
right?
he's rolling and driving.
Right, so it was a wet day. I was in my Navarra. I was going to a job in, I think it was Avalon. Yeah, it was Avalon,
Oh,
right?
it's a drive.
And it was like 6:30. I'm about to get to site. My bro, I need a ciggy, right? So I pull out my pouch. I've done this a million times too. I go roll and drive, right? Roll and drive. Anyways, I'm going up a hill. It's a strict 6-lane road, but 3 lanes each side, right? Going up a hill, I'm in the middle lane, right? And as I'm going up the hill, I needed to go from, what gear was it? I think I was in 6th. I was in 6th and I wanted to go into 5th so I could power up the hill, right? So I'm rolling my ciggy, right? And then the road kind of curves. So I'm like this, right? So I'm like this and I just go like that. I didn't look what gear I put
I put it in
Nah, I
third.
put it in 3rd and the back just went...
Oh.
Bro, I spun from the middle lane. I went like this.
On a highway too.
Bro, it wasn't a highway. It was just like a
3 lanes?
Yeah, 6-lane road. I spun from the middle of the
It's a
road.
fucking highway.
I went through the intersection. There was like cars coming this way.
Oh,
bro, I was like,
bro.
bro, I am fucking dead, right? I see a car. I remember this Mazda 3 grey. I remember it vividly. Just went, and I went behind it into the street.
Normal day.
And then I stopped facing the intersection back that way. I just went, put my right indicator on. I was like, I'll roll my ciggy when I get to work.
You know them moments, same as me in the Subaru. I just actually stopped. On the side, you should have just you have to just stop and be like,
But I couldn't stop,
man,
bro.
life's good.
I had to act like I meant to do that.
Yeah, you're fucking stealing.
Because I saved it, it came back, and I kept going, and I'm just like, yeah, you know, I'm just built like that, you know?
Meanwhile, she doesn't realize, even though she's
Paul
wet,
Walker's still here, baby.
yeah, she was wet in the pants, and so was Mems.
I didn't hit,
Oh,
though.
bro.
I didn't hit. So.
Anyway,
We're
drive
gonna
safe.
actually talk shit about other than sport.
Oh,
We're
bro. Gonna do that soon anyway. That'll come. That'll
Yeah,
come.
yeah. That's
Anyway,
just a sneak peek.
that's,
Don't roll and drive. That's my message to you kids.
Anyway, Formula One. Yeah,
Drive
Penrith,
safe, bro.
Checo, congratulations, Max. You'll get him next week, buddy.
So are we done for Formula One now?
It's not a wrap up, bro. Like,
It's
honestly,
pretty boring, eh?
We didn't watch the race.
Yeah. Sorry.
We can't be our own frauds
Sorry,
of the
we
week.
can't watch fucking 3 spots at the same time.
We can't be our own frauds of the week this week. We can't do that.
Should we give everyone like while you do that? Should we give everyone like a sport to watch and just like collaborate? Nah, that's too much.
Nah, that's too much shit.
eh?
No,
The
what?
whole point of Ajiba's couch is just to be whatever the fuck you want to do.
True.
It's just free. Like
Just be like Adam.
this is yeah. don't add him as Adam did, whatever that means. But this is as organized as we get, bro. Literally.
Yeah, the agenda goes out Monday morning. Everyone reads it and goes, "Yeah, sweet."
You're lucky if it's Monday morning too.
Yeah, Monday. 6
Sometimes
Anyway.
40 minutes before.
Anyway, the main thing that happened on the weekend, other than the derby, we'll get to that. But the main thing that happened was that disappointing grand final. Look, I want to spend some time on it. I know that we're all gonna have the same thoughts, but TK, I want you to start it off.
I'm just happy there's no more transactions to put on.
Yeah.
For a
We've
bit.
saved a lot on that shit.
Yeah.
We've saved a lot on that shit. What was the last big one, eh? It was like,
Yeah.
listen, this is the last one, man. Boom.
Yeah.
What do you
I'm
reckon, bro? What? Take me from the start of that game. Before the game, what were you thinking? I know everyone had their predictions last week, but
Honestly,
mine changed.
I thought Parra. I think did I go big scoreline from a prediction last
How
week?
does Adam sit in
can't
this
remember.
chair, bro?
I
Nah,
cannot remember.
I-
What? Like it's. You have to move your head.
Yeah.
We usually crown him. But
Adam
yeah.
also likes that. in the chair, like,
Trust. How do you sit?
He's
here?
like this.
Sorry, anyway.
He won't even watch it anyway because he's not in it, so he's not gonna know we're talking shit about him. Anyway, what was your like going into before kickoff? What was your thoughts, like, bro? What were you feeling? I want to know.
I thought Panthers were gonna pump him,
Yeah, I think we all did.
and that first 20 minutes, I was like, I'm not even surprised, bro. They just couldn't get into the game.
Bro,
Like they couldn't get into the. You versed a Panthers outfit that just went, we're going about our job, but we're gonna do it 10 times better than we do it any other
they
day.
literally saved the best performance for last.
Yeah, bro.
Literally.
They just rampaged.
And that scoreline wasn't. They gave no
It's
justice.
exactly like the Man City Man
I mean,
United score.
to-
line.
to-
Yeah, literally.
To be fair, I think they got stitched on a couple of refereeing calls, but I don't think
Who,
they,
Parra?
Yeah, but I don't think it would have changed the complexion
See,
of the game.
I don't think those calls were bad calls.
Like the Mitch Moses one was a bit touchy.
Which one? The reminder of obstruction?
The Toe second try, the obstruction.
No, but
one.
he put his arms around him.
I know,
But
the ruling is if you make contact with the outside,
they're very
shoulder,
black and white with it.
Yeah,
so
Yeah.
like it's
Be
just
consistent.
about the
Yeah,
consistency, right?
Yeah.
I think they copped a little bit of the rub of the green. I think there was I can't remember. There was some knock on or something, bro. I can't remember from what I watched.
Strip.
Yeah.
the
Yeah. When they
like-
determined that Nathan Cleary strip him.
Yeah, like it's
Dumb
little
shit.
things like that. Like, but I mean, like at the end of the day, I don't change the complexion.
They
of the
still
game,
got
man. I
outplayed,
think
yeah.
they got monstered in the middle of the park, and then the outside backs were just too good, man. Like Dylan Edwards, that first try set up for Crichton.
Oh, beautiful.
The way he just
cut in.
he took Sean Lane with him and then just
He
fucking
just sliced
popped
it
it
through.
back in. Like, yeah,
My
Parra.
goat.
Yeah, shout out to Mems actually.
he
he
said-
actually predicted the whole thing. Look, we should have listened to you, bro.
Yeah, we
swear,
should.
bro.
No, at the end of the day,
I said Parra will get a try or two.
Did you
Edwards
get
Clive.
two? And you said
And I said
Edwards.
Beginner's
Edwards
luck, bro.
Churchill.
Beginner's luck. We've been in this game for 10 years, brother.
Unlucky, Parra. That's what happens when you come up against a good team, man. Like you got to be on it, and I just didn't know if they'll have that
was-
on it. So
Mems, what do you reckon?
I was watching it with you, man, and I had a lot of questions around the referee calls. But like you said, they were the fair calls, but hard done by
Hard to
because
take,
it's very
hard to take.
inconsistent.
I thought,
I feel bad for Parra fans because they got their hopes up and thought they could do it. But man, Penrith are just too good. Like they're just such a well-oiled machine.
they're OP, bro.
They're OP.
I think
like,
this jersey's from 87, so this was 1 year after Parra won the
and
grand final.
one thing I was paying attention to.
Anyway, sorry. I have to, bro. I have to.
Your mate's a Parra supporter,
Nah,
bro.
I was,
love
I was thinking about Hamza during that game,
Oh,
bro.
Yeah, bro, you should have seen him.
Oh,
I felt
yeah.
so
I feel
bad
for- I
for
feel-
him.
I feel
felt
for
so
him,
bad.
I told him if they win, you get a Parra jersey on the wall.
Shut up.
Wallah,
Shout out, Khaled.
that's the only person I'll do for, bro. I love Kala Hamza. It's my brother.
But one thing I paid attention to was the size difference that shocked me between the Parra and the Penrith players.
What,
The
sorry?
Penrith players, on average, were a lot like physically more dominant.
Yeah, the thing with Parra, bro, they are literally frauds, bro. They are literally frauds.
Like, bro, Marnie had a good game, but he got tossed around.
when you
by
look at dummy halves,
Yeah.
that's the size of them. But
yeah,
you had Junior Paulo, you had Campbell
They got
Gillard.
monstered in every tackle.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
And
bro.
monstered.
Penrith were taking hit ups
They
like
were
it was nothing.
bro. Just the way the Penrith forwards were winding up for their runs.
Bro, there was a few
Like,
big hits.
you-
No one
could
talks
tell-
about Penrith's fullback. Like everyone, like, I know they talk about him, but no one really gives
Bro,
him that
Moses
credit.
Leota would
Fuck
just
me.
punching up, and then you think, all right, we've put him down. James Fisher-Harris comes up and punches
Who's
up.
the,
They kick
who's the
out,
big,
alright?
who's the big white guy?
Isaiah?
Bro, every time
He doesn't
took
even do the big hits, but he's a fucking such a.
He's a ball player. That's
such a
his
smart
game.
player,
But
bro.
in that game, he just went, fuck it. Like, I'll play the ball when I've
Yeah.
earned the right to play the ball.
He's a smart player, bro. Isaiah's one of my favorites, but I think I'll tell you what I think Parra went wrong with. They gave everything they had in the first 15 minutes.
yeah, we said that,
Literally.
we
They're
said
like,
that.
yeah, grand final. Ah. Listen, bro, there's a difference between big teams and teams. Sorry, not big teams, experienced teams. Penrith, like I said in the Rabbitohs game,
They've
it
done
was
that
at Penrith Rabbits when Rabbits were all over him. But Penrith are like, man, just hang in there,
Just
bro.
weather the storm. yeah.
We know how to do this shit. This is our we've
Done
played
it.
2 grand finals, and
before this game.
we
yeah.
want to play the third one. You know what I mean? And I think Parramatta just Campbell Gillard,
They gave
Paulo,
everything they had, yeah.
Nakora, all of them, even like Sean Lane, bro. They just gave everything they had, and you can't do that in big games, bro. You have to learn how to balance everything out.
Shout out Rusty as well.
But-
He pointed out a few Parra players after 15 minutes were at the back of the pack.
Yeah, they're all
Hands on
gassed,
knees,
bro.
hands on knees.
Bro,
Like,
Gassed.
It would be like fourth tackle before the forwards got back, and then in that situation, the outside backs weren't really being
And-
influential in the game. Like,
one thing I really liked as well, Cleary's early kicking game.
See what I told
He
you.
ties them out with that early kicking.
What did I tell you about? Everyone's like, no, that was good when Parra kicked. They kicked early. I don't know who it was.
Second
Someone-
tackle,
is that
yeah.
Dylan
Yeah.
Brown?
I
Second
said,
tackle.
I said to
Mitch
everyone,
Moses?
and everyone's like, no, that's good.
Second
I'm like,
tackle,
bro,
yeah.
that just shows you you're weak mentally. Like, you don't know, you're just trying to do everything to score a try. Like, bro, the game just started. You can't be doing shit
Yeah,
like
that was
that.
deal bags.
But
Still-
when
It
Cleary
was a
done
good play, but if you look at it, if you're trying to
in
damage
the spec of
Penrith,
the game, yeah.
you have to fucking get there mentally.
But when Cleary kicked on the third, his intention, you could tell, was to make the Parra players run all the way back,
That's right.
get that ball and bring it all the way
But
back
that's
to
the
them.
thing. Penrith are happy to play that game.
Yeah, they
Penrith,
love
all
that,
day.
yeah, all
Penrith
day.
will happily get in a grind with you because they know they'll wear you down. And
They're so
that's-
much fitter.
And Melbourne used to do that so
And
well.
I said that. I said
Melbourne
Penrith
used to do
are
so-
the new Melbourne.
Yeah.
Literally.
Losing the players that they have.
They have a
you think-
system,
Yeah.
right? They don't buy anyone, Penrith or whatever, but they get players from their juniors, literally. So they're all fucking good. They all played with
They're
each
playing
other.
the same footy as well.
Same footy, bro. Literally.
As you go up the ranks, it's just this grind footy.
The way they were tackling, they were fucking getting them on their back, wrestling them.
And then they were making Para make decisions in defence. And I think that's the most important thing when you're attacking as a side. Like,
100%.
make people make decisions. Like, here again, I've said the whole Mitch Moses thing, but they targeted Mitch Moses. And
100%.
they used kick out so well with his
100.
block runs. And even when they got kick out on the ball, they gave him decisions to make. And Moses just couldn't.
Even Gufferson wasn't, I don't know.
Yeah,
He tried, but
Right,
man.
Gutho, one of the tries was in the line. Like,
Yeah, that's what I mean. And everyone was criticising Latrell for that last week.
yeah.
But Toto had
And
a
saying
fucking-
Latrell's not a fullback. But that happens to the best of them, bro.
Mm.
You're fatigued, you're trying to do everything, and he just goes against you.
What about Luai on Instagram? after?
Hey, do you see Loi's caption?
Call me daddy.
Call me daddy. Oh,
Talk
that
to me
was-
nice.
Honestly,
Can you explain that? Because I kind of understand it, but not really.
Because I think they said before the game, he's like, they're gonna call us daddy.
Yeah.
Or some.
It's like, well, there's something about. I
They're
think
gonna
the
be our
question was like,
sons?
does Para have the mental edge on you? It's like, nah, they're pretty much our sons. They're gonna call us daddy. I
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
hate
He
it.
like actually like.
So
I don't know
he's
if
a
it was
cock- he's a
real, but
cocky
everyone's
cunt. He's a cocky
yeah,
cunt.
fucking enough. That's why everyone hates Luai.
I love him. I love him.
When Luai plays my team, I cannot stand him.
I love him, bro.
But when
Yeah.
what I love about Luai, that's what you want in Origin.
Mm.
You know what I mean? When what's his name went down, Cobbo,
Cobbo.
and he just stood over him like, yeah, fucking. I know it was a serious injury, but in the moment of the game, you don't know that shit, bro. You're just
Yeah.
fucking playing, and everyone's like, oh, you grew up this, that. Bro, listen, that's what you need in your team.
But this is the reason why the game's gone soft. Fucking
Way
taking
too
away,
soft.
taking away competitive junior football.
Way too soft, bro. Way too soft. It's shocking, bro. But yeah, man, Paro, that was fucking disappointing, bro. Shout out to all the Paro supporters who thought they were like the Belmore boys.
They
Belmore
didn't stand a
supporters.
chance from the beginning. Like,
Nah, I thought that I knew they played all their footy early, bro.
Yeah.
They've played all.
and they got there on luck, and they got there with
No luck. They won games. They won some games.
that forward passes.
Oh yeah, see,
Yeah.
if fucking karma comes and bites you back,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. Hey, look, I'm not a big footy fan. Like I said, I rubbish the sport all the time. Maybe I'll start watching it next year and follow
Nah,
the
we
Dragons. Yeah.
Nah, you gotta spot. Nah, you're a dragon.
I'm a
eh?
Dragons fan. Yeah, I can't.
Bulldogs,
change.
dragon. Fuck, I'm getting outnumbered here. Adam,
Adam.
80 fig, bro. And we got a bulldog. Hey, it's 2-2, bro. Nah, you're invisible, bro. No one knows you. You gotta be on the downloads.
Yeah.
He's Sam Thade,
Whether what the fuck?
third man in.
Just comes in and hey, remember Sam thought he used to twerk in his undies in the what the fuck, bro? They let that happen, but they don't let fucking good tackles in. But it was fucking disappointing, bro.
Congrats, Penrith, man. Honestly, they
Dylan
deserve
Edwards,
it.
I want to talk about Dylan Edwards, bro. That tackle, that try.
Bro,
Yeah.
he dislocated his shoulder. I told,
Simonson. Hey, shout out to Simonson as well, bro. He had a fucking
as
good
soon
game.
as soon as he tackled him, I turned around. I'm like, bro, his shoulder's gone.
Gone.
Everyone's like, nah, what do you mean? He'll be up soon.
Nah, I knew
You
it.
watch
I
the
seen it.
replay, he just popped his shoulder out.
When
the
he
way
landed like
on him.
that, and bro, I can only
Do
imagine.
you know how I knew? Because I've landed like that and popped my shoulder
Nah,
the
I've
same
never landed
way.
like that, alhamdulillah,
Yeah.
ever. I never want to fucking cop any injury like that, bro. Thank
Bro,
God.
it's disgusting. Like you feel a pop, and it feels like your shoulder just goes into your ear. It's like it's weird, but yeah, I felt that pain. Man.
Where does Para go from here, TK? What do you see happening next year?
Mate, to be honest, I don't know.
What,
I feel
don't worry
like-
about Power. Where does Penrith go from here?
Penrith
sorry,
are just gonna-
sorry to cut you off. TK,
Penrith
but-
can probably go again,
Yeah,
bro.
alright.
Penrith can probably go again, bro. Oh, all right, boys.
Sorry, we need a moment.
Where do they
Nah,
go?
leave
from
it
here,
in
bro?
there.
Para.
I don't know, man. I think that's the best. As everyone's been saying, that's their best chance to win a final, man. Like, I
think
can't
that's true.
see them getting back there next year again.
I feel like they get it's like every 10 years they make a final, eh?
It's
And
mentally damaging too, bro. If you think of it, we could have just won.
Because
Was
it's a
it-
little bit different from Penrith. Like, Penrith had been building when they lost their first grand final. And
Who
then
did they
there's-
lose to? The
Melbourne.
Sharks.
Melbourne,
Melbourne.
right? And then the next year they went and did it again. But they got to the final and won it, right? But Penrith had a system. They were a good team at that stage. And I know Para are a good team, but again, bro, I keep dabbing on, I'm like a fucking record player. Keep dabbing on Para's errors and the way they play football. They play games in patches. They don't play an 80-minute game. They play football for the first 20 minutes or maybe 20 minutes to 40 minutes they'll play.
That's
Like,
what we
it's not-
always say. They can score tries.
They can score
But
tries,
it's like
but
it's
in order to be the better side, you need to do that from minute 1 to minute 80.
They have to dominate,
Yes, you might cop tries and you might cop points during periods of the game, but for majority of the time, you've got to find a way to be, just the
100%.
best, yeah.
I just think that I don't know where they go. I heard someone told me they'll struggle to make the A next year, and I'm like, fuck.
Honestly,
could be fucking true, bro.
I'd back that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go early prediction. I think they're gonna fail to make the 8 next year, or they'll
We're
probably
losing too many key players, man.
fucking Papali's going, Marnie's going.
Yeah.
Who else is going? Nathan Brown's
Let the
100%
Browns out
going.
contract. Yeah.
Dylan Brown's
I
probably
feel
going
like
to
there's
go to
a lot of
Melbourne.
movement in NRL every year.
Yeah, NRL sit the way in the NRL signing system is fucking dumb. They
What
need to
is
have a
that?
window where you know who's the coach in that
And anyone can approach anyone, yeah? Like,
Bro,
if there's no
such
rules
thing
of
as There's no
engagement.
such thing as contracts.
Yeah, everyone can just...
But literally,
Like
you
in-
can meet someone at the pub and
Literally, in football, like they have a contract, there's a release clause. you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
Like, you got to pay the
And
other team.
even if that guy doesn't want to be, like the guy wants to leave, he can't leave. Like you got to fulfill your contract.
look at Tapau.
Yeah, he wanted to leave.
Yeah,
And they wouldn't let
Desi
him.
was like, nah.
Nah, bro. That's what I mean. It's pretty fucking. I don't know. It's weird, bro. It's a folder sport. That's what I think of it. Anyway, let's get into the Premier League, bro. Let's get into.
Hold on. Before we get into the Premier League, Sui, before we got recording, he told me he wants to vent something out. So
Yeah.
before we even talk about any of the games or anything, I just want to pass
The baton.
it to you, man.
I need some help. I'm struggling, bro.
Okay, so look, I'll pass it to you, man. I'll interject where I can and help you understand things.
Alright.
But 3-3 against Brighton, could have easily lost that game, should have lost that game. Do you agree with me when I say that you should have lost that game?
Bro, if it wasn't for fucking points, if you don't get a point when you draw, I wish we lost that game.
Yeah.
But like, I don't want to. That point can mean top 4.
Of course.
But just to teach them a lesson, bro. You know what I mean? All of them, that whole fucking team, from start, except Allison, except maybe Mo Salah, even though he needs to be performing better. But
I thought Salah was fucking a passenger.
well, it wasn't.
I thought he was a passenger.
That's what. Yeah, I thought the same thing. Like,
I feel like, bro, listen, if you're trying, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, if I see effort in you, I fucking get it. But from Arnold to Van Dijk, I think Matip was alright. From Arnold to Van Dijk, Bert to Fabinho. I was telling you about Fabinho. You watched the game?
Yeah, I was here.
yeah. I was telling you about Fabinho. He was playing he was playing on the wings, bro. Like, it shows you how desperate we are in the midfield. And even Klopp, I don't know what. This is what burns me. I love Klopp, man. I'll never ever agree to anyone saying Klopp out. No matter what, I've told you the other day, no matter what happens, Klopp is Klopp, bro. You know what I mean? It is a business, it is a results business. But, bro, you have to do some changes,
it's
bro.
way too early for Klopp out.
Like, I used to defend Trent a lot. And I never used to say I understood what people were saying
when you
about
say Trent, can you say his full name?
Trent
for the camera?
Alexander-Arnold, yeah. Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yep, thank you.
Fuck we. Anyway, listen. I used to defend him a lot, bro, and I never used to say like he never used to be this bad. Like you give. I know defensively he's not the best, but you
Can I
replace
say
that with
something?
the attacking.
Can I say
No.
something? No. I'm not
No,
gonna say.
I'm joking, bro. What the fuck?
I don't think he's changed as a player. I think he's still the same, but I
getting
think
less
he's
cover.
getting more exposed.
Because he's getting less cover.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, he had the midfield backing him. He
So
had
if
Fabinho backing
if we
him.
had a
He had
good,
Mane.
if we
Mane's
signed someone,
no. Mane's defensive play was underrated.
It's spread onto Salah
It's
as
on
well.
the other side, bro.
No,
Huh?
but it's spread to Salah. He's
So
defensive
he's got
player.
it's like an overload on Salah
Yeah.
now to go back and forth.
Yes.
But it's more on everyone, bro. It's more on Van Dijk.
I think it's more on Fabinho at the moment.
And bro, like it burns me because I defend him, yeah, and I'm the first person to say it when someone does shit in my team. I'm the first person to say it, bro. He has to get dropped.
Who?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has to get dropped. Honestly.
I disagree with you.
No. Until we get a proper midfield going,
Yeah.
Elliot's not a bro. Elliot's
Who are
too
you going to
young.
play there?
What do you mean?
Who are you going to play right now?
Gomez. But there goes your attacking outlet.
That's it. That's what
So
I mean.
change your formation.
3 at the back.
Four at the back, 2 in front of him, 3 and 1, and fucking play either Nunes or Jota. You know what I mean? Put Bobby behind them. He's creative.
That's what makes
He
it
can
hard.
link.
That's what makes it hard for Liverpool right now is, okay, your wing backs are playing bad.
But one of them's injured as well. Robertson's.
like-
but even though Robertson wasn't performing, you know,
Yeah,
I'm
like your wing backs are
Tsimikas
playing
hasn't
bad.
been playing
It's
bad.
hard to
I
drop.
like Tsimikas.
It's hard to drop wing backs because it's hard to find wing backs that play football. That
100%.
play attacking football.
Well, maybe we have to change, bro. Maybe everyone knows how we play.
That's-
And you know what it is? A lot of people know how we play anyway. Like for 2 years now.
the Gegen
But
press and
yeah,
whatnot.
but we win the second ball so quickly. You know what I mean?
You've
We
lost
always
that fight in the intensity.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They've lost the intensity. Everyone's big.
But that's
too
a
comfortable.
mentality thing. It's not a
Yeah,
players
and
can't do it.
and that comes from comfort.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you're bringing in a player to challenge Fabinho, I promise you he'll be fucking up there again in the conversation to be the best CDM or fucking in Henderson's
Which
role.
Rodri is clear now. but-
Rodri's 100% clear. I've always said Rodri. You know me.
Yeah.
I love Rodri, but I don't know how Rodri be in another team. Straight up. But yeah, bro, that's my little rant. I think Arnold needs to get dropped. Yes, dropped.
Stop fucking playing Milner, bro.
And stop bringing Milner on. I don't get it, bro. I honestly don't get it. How much multis do you want to put, Klopp? How many fucking
So he's
multis?
got a theory that
how-
Klopp has multis on
Bro,
Milner.
Honestly, like you're a Man United supporter. Do you understand that substitution? If you
Bro, and you were losing when he did that too.
bro, he took off Tsimikas. Tsimikas wasn't that bad. Like, he wasn't the best. That's what you expect from a 10 million fucking pound left winger back, whatever. But you bring Milner on there. Like, what the fuck happens now? I don't understand.
Bro, make those subs against Man City. Watch what happens to
Bro, I'm not looking forward to Man City, and I'm not looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm not looking forward to Arsenal. You're just gonna be there. That's why you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
be
live.
there, bro. That's
My little rant, boys. My rant's coming to an end. Liverpool stop fucking breaking my heart. And yeah, let me coach.
What about you,
alongside
TK?
Klopp.
Do you see this continuing the whole season, or do you see him turning around and making the 4? Like,
Yeah, I'm happy with 4 this year. Honestly.
you should be grateful.
I'm a humble supporter, cuz.
You should be grateful
you that
for
from
4
now.
this year, yeah, from what you've seen so far.
See, look, I'm in 2 places, right? I have Liverpool fans in my fantasy team, and after that Brighton game, I said all the credit you had in the bank with me
It's gone.
is gone.
Yeah.
I was like, I need to find a way to shift.
I
those
just said
players
drop
out,
Arnold, so
right?
their credit's gone with me too.
Right, so Arnold, I don't think Salah's been playing well. I
No,
know
since
you said-
AFCON, he's not
I know you're
been-
saying about trying this and that, but I don't think Salah's been playing.
He
well.
hasn't. But if anything's gonna come, it's gonna come
I
from him.
can't, I can't put my finger on what it is, but I think it's just a confidence thing with Liverpool at the moment.
I think
like,
that
you're
people
very
haven't-
short.
People figured them out as well.
No, but you can get figured out, bro. It's the same way as people know how City play. Doesn't mean
That's what I'm saying.
It's a
nullify
different style
City.
of play.
I know, but it doesn't
Figuring
mean.
out and then figuring out how to counter
But it doesn't mean you can nullify City. Like people know how. Like there's no surprises when you verse City. You know you're not gonna have the ball. You know,
You know
you're
how
gonna
much.
get past
You know how
the-
much research they do
Like-
anyway about
Like
teams.
people know how other teams play. I don't think that's the surprise. I just think whatever it is, I think there's just a lack of hunger from the team. Like
That's right.
it's just they're not up for it.
They're not confident. Especially media has been fucking hammering them, and as they should. That's their job. You know what I mean? But
So
I think
Liverpool players get hammered in the media a lot
Yeah.
more than any other players.
because
a lot more.
yeah, I get that. I know that, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't
What
know.
do you
I don't want
think-
to sound
what
like
do you
a
think needs to
fucking
change?
excuse.
Do you see them turning around making the 4?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would they do that?
I think you just go back to what they're good at. Just fucking run harder. They just gotta want the game a lot more. I think that's all
100%.
it comes down to. It's not about excuse me. It's not about what you do tactically, what you do this. I think this just goes back to being hungry and hungry to win. I don't see that from Liverpool at the moment.
That's what burns you, bro.
Like-
Because they were the
I
best
just
at
had
that.
a thought. Do you think it's because they've just come so close so many times yet so far, and it's just like
Bro,
really playing in their heads?
there's
now?
an
Mental-
argument to be made that they suffer mental burnout.
I said that to you,
Yeah.
but they've played every game last year. And I said that in
They played,
episode
and
2
they
or
got
3 or
so
something.
close to every
And this
single
is-
trophy.
You're so
Also-
close to becoming the greatest team of all time
And now look at them.
in history. You know what
But
I mean?
you want to know what? This is the second time you've kind of gone through a slump again. I know the first time in the COVID
Injuries.
season it was
Injuries.
injuries. But
Oh,
to
the
a certain
post-COVID,
extent-
the one after they won the league.
Yeah, the one.
Oh
where they
yeah,
finished
that
off.
was yeah.
But even
was a
that,
lot of bad
back
injuries.
back then, I know there was injuries, but I also argue that there's burnout, man. Like you can't. I know City do it, but it's hard to stay that good and that consistent year
And
on
not
year on.
replace.
And that's why we look at
There's only
players
one
like
team that can do
yeah,
it.
and that's why we look at players like Ronaldo and Messi, and we're mesmerized by what they did because for year in, year out, year out,
crazy.
they were levels above everyone else, and comes back the reason I bring that whole thing about mentality and consistency is because when you look at someone, you say this person's a world class player. Duration plays a big part in that.
100%.
And in duration, it's
How long you can do it
consistency,
for, yeah.
right? Bro, Michu fucking came to the Premier League and was a fucking baller. The next season was gone to wherever the fuck he fucked off to.
Michu, one season wonder.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
Mitchell, yeah.
you know,
Payet, Dimitri Payet as
that's
well.
what I mean.
A lot of them.
But to be an elite level player, it's about consistently doing it. And it's those moments when you suffer burnout. And those moments
you get back.
when your back's against the wall. How do you get yourself out of those pits? And I think Liverpool just need to go back, take a look in the mirror. What are we about? Just work hard. I think if they work hard, things will click into
Yeah,
gear.
because like that team can perform. You know they
They've
can
got
play.
better players than the majority of the squad. They've got a proven
100%.
system.
100%.
They've got a proven
There's no
system.
excuse.
Exactly.
You're hating Nunes too much, by the way.
Me?
Yeah,
I think he's a donkey, bro.
I think he's...
I give him time.
You want my
man.
prediction? You want some... Not like fucking prediction. What are we talking about games? But you want... what I think's going to happen? I think he's going to be good next season. I think really he's going to be good next season. But this season, there's no
He's
chance.
a deer in headlights, bro. He's just...
I mean, they threw bro like price tag. There's big pressure. Threw him in the
do you
deep
know? Do you know
end.
what it is? I don't judge Nunes by his goals and assists. I don't give a fuck about
The
that.
way he plays.
output.
It's
His
the little things. Like when I say little things, bro, it's When you get the ball and you're passing it back to Salah, making sure the ball has the right amount of weight on it, so Salah can
He's
actually
just a
just trap
donkey.
it.
That's
He's never had
It's
to
not-
think about those things, though.
It's not.
Yeah, I think-
it's not what you do. It's how you do it, and this is why I bang on about Rashi and I get pissed off at McTominay. It's application. It's not just I can play a pass to you, and if we went down to the park, bro, and you stood 50 yards away from me, I could play that pass to you easily.
Yeah.
Every day of the week, have 2 or 3 players running towards me,
different story.
and that pass that I was playing to you effortlessly becomes harder.
Of course, 100%.
Right? And it's just about application, how to deal with pressure and doing the little things right before you even look at how you're scoring goals. If you're not passing right, how do I expect you to go score a goal on the other end?
That's why I'm talking about with Nunes. Like, I didn't care about like goals and that. I know. You know what? He hasn't even really played that much too, bro.
No, he hasn't.
Like
He had the red card.
it's fucking.
He got off to a bad start.
It's a very bad start.
Big write-off.
And I think he can
He's
turn it.
struggling up there.
Yeah, I think he can turn it around, bro. And like, it's hard. You come to a new country, new system. Like, bro, you're
Barely know
at
the
one of the
language.
biggest clubs in the world. You're not at Benfica anymore. You're at one of the biggest clubs in the world. You got players that are massive next year. Like, you know what I mean? What are you laughing about, bro?
No.
When your kid,
I'm in a good mood.
one sec. When your kids can say, "Man City have history," come talk to me, bro.
I can right now say we have.
No, they
we're
don't.
building history.
You're building, yeah. But I can't tell you
Well,
my
we
duplex
just
is ready.
spent
It's
the
getting built,
We
cuz.
just spent the first. We just spent the first 10 minutes of this podcast
No,
talking
no.
about our history.
Anyway, listen. We're not gonna get into that. That's off camera stuff. Nah. But yeah, with Nunes, he just needs time, bro. But I don't even have hope in him.
Play Jota there, man.
Yeah, I like Jota. Jota's very underrated, and he can play on the wing as well.
All right. Yalla, move
Anyway,
on.
move on,
I want to talk about it. I want to talk about
Let's
it.
talk about that North London derby. Let's touch base on it for Adam,
Okay.
because he's gonna watch this. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emerson Royale.
If
I
he's
just
haven't
wanna-
added him on
I'll-
Snapchat yet, you have to add this.
JB
481.
2481.
Brother.
Shout out that
Hey,
guy.
he killed
man.
me, bro.
Brother.
He fucking killed me.
Brother.
Wait.
How is DJ Spence not playing? How's he not playing?
You see his sister put something up?
Bro. It's a tough.
Is he he's not a centre midfielder, is he?
Who?
Spence.
Spence are right back.
Right back.
He's all right back.
Oh, you watched the game with me, yeah?
Yeah.
I said to him,
Bro, he was trashing Emerson from minute one.
Bro, he's a
Every
donkey.
time he came on the screen, he goes, "The fuck."
honestly, he's like a Nunes right back. Wallah, he actually has no quality at all.
But
We've touched with
is
that.
it true
At
he
least you know
spent-
Nunes can score goals.
Is it true he spent £1 million?
Yeah, bro.
Apparently, bro.
£800.
Give it to charity,
800,000.
fam.
bro.
What do you spend that on?
Martinelli's gonna need that for
He said
surgery
he spent-
costs, bro.
He said he spent it on a psychologist. He spent it on
Pressure.
nutrition,
He got ripped, bro.
diet.
He got ripped.
I think
But
it
he
just
gets
started.
ripped all the time,
I hope he kept the receipts straight out. No, ripped as in he got ripped off.
Bro, I gave it to him.
Since minute one, and then bro, you know the whole game. I'm like, bro, I hope Emerson scores a screamer. Shut him up. I hope he scores a screamer. Goes and gets a red card.
Bro, I was saying the same thing. So I had a full house, and I was like, Emerson. I was like, this guy's a donkey, bro.
Bro, he's so
Oh, what do you
shit.
mean? I'm like, he's a donkey, but you know what? It's an insult to donkeys because donkeys work hard, bro.
And the haircut. Hey, and he lost his haircut. He's
I don't mind
He's
this
like, I don't
shit.
mind that. I'm like, bro,
But you know what? I don't have hair, so I admire
Oh,
anyone
okay.
that has any kind of hair.
makes sense. Makes
So-
fucking sense. Arsenal, bro. What do you reckon?
Bro,
The real deal?
Gabby Jesus is orgasmic to watch.
Even
now.
Martinelli, bro.
Martinelli, Jesus.
Saliba. I think
Odegaard.
Saliba's the best centre back in the world right now.
Shut up, bro. Come on, man.
What?
Centre back in the world.
What?
Centre back in the world.
Who? Tell me who. Mate, tell me who so I can correct myself. 'Cause
Best centre-back in the
I say some
world.
fraudulent stuff right now. Off form. Him and the Asian guy from Napoli. Kim Jong-un or something. I can't remember his name.
GA, whatever he said.
Tell me who. See, exactly.
Fuck.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you can't ask me that. I'm
No,
gonna-
you have to come prepared, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not prepared, so my answer might
Okay.
change tomorrow.
Fuck
Like,
him,
I'll
bro.
take-
I can't jump on the ball with that because Rashi tore him a new arsehole and Rashi's shit, bro.
Yeah, but that was counter-attack shit, bro. A lot of people
Yeah,
did
No,
that.
be
you know
awake
what?
to
No,
it,
you know
yeah,
what?
that could be
Saliba's
awake
having
to
a.
it.
He's having a fucking.
I'm just saying off form.
No,
I'm
no,
saying
look,
off form,
look,
bro.
he's
Yeah,
having a
yeah.
good season, but them Arsenal fans are fucking piping up, fucking talking about
United-
talking about Saliba's better his age than Rio Ferdinand was.
Nah, shut
Come
the fuck
on,
up.
get
Nah,
out of
nah.
here.
Even if a Liverpool fan said that,
Get
in
outta
Van Dijk's
here.
prime, I'll be like, bro, shut up, please.
Get out of here.
You need time. You need time. For
He's
that.
having a good season. Give the man his props. And I hate Arsenal. Don't make no mistakes about it. I hate Arsenal and I cannot give Arsenal credit.
I know.
I struggle to do it.
I noticed that,
You know,
bro.
Sui just found out on the weekend that
What?
Arsenal's only got one league title.
Because I thought they had more.
In the
I'm like,
EPL
the way that you talk is like,
Oh.
nah, like in history they have what, 3?
Yeah, but in EPL,
In the
since,
EPL.
since the Barclays.
I'm like, bro, I thought you have like the way you talk. And like
Yeah,
that,
you think they
Now
want
I
like
understand,
the
bro.
fight.
Bro, there are children for all those years, bro.
Now I understand why they hold on to the Invincibles so.
They're fucking
It's a big
children.
achievement.
all they
There
have.
are children, bro.
Fuck.
It was us, they were children, and then they won that one league. Chelsea came over, and then we took it off Chelsea, and then blah,
Scary
blah,
goes.
blah, and then our history finalised. But fuck, I hate Arsenal, bro. I just,
I
What do
can
you
see
think?
why. They have the worst fan base.
Yeah, they have a very bad fan base,
Yeah.
straight up.
but overall performance, I think they played really well, and I expected that.
Yeah,
do you-
I really expected that.
Tottenham
from
are
Arsenal.
frauds, eh?
Yeah, Tottenham are selling a dream to their fans.
Yeah.
Any Tottenham fans out there?
Go buy
they-
a proud jersey.
They
Tottenham
are
fans.
selling you a dream. That's what they've done. They're selling a dream, and I bought into that dream during the transfer window.
Me too,
And I want a refund on the dream that I bought, bro.
But they bought well.
They bought well, Conte, like
have
they've
Son.
got everything. What the fuck?
And
is
But
even-
they're not playing the players they bought.
they play very negative
They
football.
play negative football,
Yeah.
and it's Chelsea are moving away from that, and Tottenham are becoming that.
But
now.
the thing is, Conte, even though he plays a back five with Chelsea, he wasn't so negative.
No,
I think
Yeah, they play the ball
bro,
around
I think
a bit
it's the quality of players. Come on, bro. When you've got Eric Dyer spraying balls around for you.
Now,
you got Højbjerg. Højbjerg's a fucking amazing.
I know,
footballer
but
too.
you've got
Benson
Eric Dyer
Cole.
trying to pass to him. You've got fucking who was next to him on the other side. You had Romero. I think Romero's a half decent player, but
I like Romero.
he got shown up. And
Yeah.
who started on the other side?
Langley,
Langley.
Yeah, Langley.
rubbish.
Langley's still trying to adjust to the league. Sanchez is no better coming off the bench.
Howler.
And then you go
Emerson Royale red card.
Right, Royale gets a red card. You're like, bro, just play
You got
Doherty.
Højbjerg with no one giving him any balls to support him. You've got
Kane was a
you've got
ghost
Son.
in that game.
You got Son dropping in to do stuff that he's not even supposed to be doing.
But the thing is, Son.
I don't think Son's performing too, bro. Straight up.
No, he's not playing well. But he's dropping into the midfield to try and cover up that space. But like,
But when Salah does that, he's shit, eh?
no, I'm saying
I know, I'm just being a fuckwit, bro.
I'm saying he's not supposed to be doing
He's not meant
that.
to. And
He's
Kane should be, like, the way they play, it trips, actually, like, I don't know what they do sometimes.
They're trying to play counter-attacking football.
That's what. Yeah, they want to zing out balls to like Kane and Son and let them run it down. But get good at zinging the ball first.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. That's crazy scenes.
Arsenal-
North London is red, lad.
I reckon Arsenal selling you guys a dream, but straight up.
What do you reckon?
Oh, I'm still on the selling us a dream, bro.
Yeah, okay.
I'm telling you.
Like they're winning.
By the time the World Cup comes,
I want City to win the league again.
if Arsenal are where they are, by the time the World Cup comes, I'll start taking them seriously.
Well,
because
around or after?
No,
That's in-
by the
that's in-
time the World Cup comes.
That's in 2 months.
No, by the time the World Cup starts,
Yeah.
I will take them seriously if they're still
If
where
they're
they
still
are.
first,
If they're
they're
still
not
where
gonna be
they
first.
are.
They're not
If they
gonna
have
be
like a,
If they're still where they are, I would take them seriously.
because I don't know why I feel like City. I know, like they're unbelievable. I feel like they're gonna drop another
first. I feel like
point somewhere, bro. I don't know why, honestly.
Here's the interesting thing: people started talking about Invincibles again about us on the weekend.
Shout out to Rusty. He fucking hates City, bro. Right?
Even I jumped on Twitter
yeah,
and
but
people were talking about Invincibles.
bro, as if you wouldn't, bro. What a fucking team, honestly.
Look, I think the defense is still
It was
very
it was a
vulnerable.
good game.
Yeah, I
It was
think
a
the
good
defense
game.
is
Oh,
still
we're getting
vulnerable.
into that.
Yeah,
we'll get
into it.
we'll get into a game. No, I want to wrap up Arsenal
Okay, go
quickly.
for it.
Yeah, the reason why I say Arsenal, if there's where is because they've got about 12 games between now and
9 games
Is
in
it
this
12?
month.
No, it's,
Huh?
no.
All comps,
All comps, yeah.
all comps, because you're gonna have to rotate your squad. If they're still where they are, I'll start giving them a bit of credit because I think Arsenal where they are right now is they've got a very good first 11, but that first 11's got
Depth.
vulnerabilities
Depth.
in it, but they don't have depth. And Arsenal, in the years where they had better sides than this, when they had sides that could compete for top 4 consistently,
They choked.
their biggest downfall was when they had to start playing multiple games a week,
Do you-
and you had to start taking Fabregas out of the team and putting someone in.
That was Wenger's demise.
That was where Arsenal always struggled, and
Yeah.
I still think if the depth is not there, like this little the Queen passing away came at a good time for him because Odegaard came back.
Yeah, 100%.
Someone else Partey came back just
Partey's been unbelievable,
during
bro.
that
He,
as
he
well.
controlled the whole game.
Oh, what a goal!
What a goal
Yeah.
from Partey.
So-
What a goal!
Yeah, with Arsenal, we'll just give him till November.
Let's see.
See, this is what happened. This is what led to Wenger's demise at Arsenal as well. Was underperforming started at the later stages of every season. Like beginning of every season, they'd always be first.
And then
They'd always be first, and then November
Come Christmas,
gone. Yeah.
boom.
when the games start piling up,
When
and
it
you
when it
actually-
when it's when it
when
matters.
you
the
actually
most.
need to
Classic
use
Arsenal,
20
yeah.
players instead of using 11,
Yeah.
that's and especially now with the 5 sub system, bro. Like you saw what Ateta did against us. He took 3 of his players off and they
His shit is
collapsed.
yeah.
They
He
collapsed.
shit his undies in that game, bro.
So-
I reckon they could have won if they kept, or at least got a draw if they kept playing.
They
the way
get the
were
same team.
Yeah.
kept
I like
doing
this
what
guy,
they
bro.
do.
It makes me remember like shit that's happened in the past.
Nostalgia.
Like
game.
it's just
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, listen, let's get into the fucking main one. Let's get into the rivalry. Let's get into the derby. Let's get into
The
the
best
I don't want to. Can you bleep all that out? Just yeah. Manchester City
Just looking at
hosted Manchester United at the Etihad. Right, I had Zach Helshed here. I had to roast the fuck out of him. Just yeah,
quick
I'm
shout
humble.
out. Quick shout out, Zach.
You want to do that after?
No, but you're a. I don't want to call you names, but leaving at half time is doesn't look good on you.
Time.
He left at half time. Put his jacket on. He goes, fuck off.
Zach, we won the second half.
He goes, fuck off, bro. I'm going, bro. Fuck this. I'm like, bro, this guy. I didn't want to play with him. I thought he was very upset.
I've got a couple of thoughts about that game.
But boys,
I'll start with you, TK.
that game takes. You want to take it away, brother?
Yeah.
Let it out from a United point of view.
Look,
Nothing to let out. Honestly, like you can't even be mad.
Look, like I'm again,
Yes, you
I'm
can.
not. I'm actually no. I'm not upset. I'm not upset. I've been upset this year watching that team. Like very upset. Well, not this year, last year. But I think after the Brentford game, I said, bro, if you're a United strap in this year because we're gonna have more results like that. It's gonna be one of those seasons. They're gonna sell us a dream. We're gonna buy it, and then
You didn't buy it.
Have you lay-buyed it?
You didn't buy it.
I haven't fully bought into it, but
Yeah.
that's because I don't trust this team.
Yeah, you didn't even look. You didn't pick it off the shelf yet.
I don't trust this team. That's the thing. The thing is, those players on paper they're good, and on paper those players are world beaters. But the problem is they'll do it 1, 2, 3 times a season.
That's it.
Where you'll see Bruno fucking play unbelievable balls into the channels, into the lines. That's the difference between him and De Bruyne. Again, it's about doing it week in, week out.
Consistently.
Yeah, it's good that you can play that ball. I know you can play that ball, but can you do that ball every week? You know, same
For
thing with
years.
Rashi. I think if I'm going to be critical of the team, I think we were set up wrong. Fucking fuck Mike Oliver, by the way, giving out a fucking yellow card in the first minute of the game. It's a fucking derby that the boys kick each other.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Because Delo after that just got
But
rinsed.
it was actually a really bad foul, but
Nah,
but it's not a yellow
But
card.
look at where he is.
I was
The
saying
first
this-
minute of the game, you walk
Yeah.
up to him, you go, Delo, you do that again.
That's a yellow
I'm
card
gonna
offense.
take
What
it.
did
but
I
you
say?
don't give
I'm
it
like,
a
that's a
yellow
yellow all day, and Zach was going
But
crazy.
it's the first
I
minute
was
of a derby,
Nah,
bro. Let the
it's a
boys kick each other. Let them
100%.
get
It's a
into
yellow
the
card
game.
offense, but you don't give a yellow straight
It's a
away.
derby.
Yeah.
You know, if that happens in the 30th minute, 30th minute, you give him the yellow. It's the first minute of the game.
Literally.
That's Grealish's first touch, right?
Yeah.
I think we were chasing shadows, bro. I don't understand
Ericsson, bro, haram.
I don't understand how we're a counter-attacking team, yet we got counter-attacked for every goal.
Literally.
Can
we
I
got
say-
counter-attacked for every
Can
goal.
I say Ericsson and
McTominay.
Bruno, no, Ericsson and Bruno should not play together.
No, they can play together. I think
Are
they.
you-
I think they can play together. I think the issue yesterday was just the way we were set up.
that game,
Every City goal, I shit you not, I was screaming at the TV, where's my defensive midfielder? Where's my defensive midfielder? By the time the ball got into the box, I'd see McTominay, Ericsson running into the screen. I'm like, how are you getting bypassed like that? And that's because you're all swarming in. Like, someone's got to be responsible in that midfield to go, yes, we're attacking in possession, but I got to sit and cover my centre backs because every time City got the ball in transition, City can put the ball through the lines with ease, and they'll do it every day. But it looked like City were at trading down in fucking Manchester.
At Carrington.
You know, I should have
Yeah,
started
bro.
the back five.
Nah.
Nah.
I would have
Nah.
just packed the bus that game
Nah.
straight out.
Nah, but
No,
back
because
five,
then you give up. Then you fully give up the ball.
No way. There's no point playing a back five.
You never had the
especially-
ball.
Nah,
Yeah,
there's
but
no,
with a back five, you completely give up the ball.
there's no point playing a back five for that team. There's no point. That team struggles to understand the instructions that have been set out for a back four, and then a week out from City, you want to go to let's play a back five.
No,
It
no,
would have been a calamity. It would have been chaos. So
Do you think Ronaldo and Casemiro should have started
No.
that
I
game?
think Casemiro should have started,
Not Ronaldo.
not Ronaldo. I don't.
Straight up.
I'm not bagging out Ronaldo.
I
but
said that yesterday. I said that the other day. But today, this morning, I'm like, bro, you know what?
Actually,
Maybe
the
he should have
person I
started.
think should have started, I think if we're going to start a strike, I think Martial should have started. I think what you saw in the difference in the second half.
He's
I know-
still
I know-
selling you dreams,
No,
Martial.
no, but it's you got to work with what we have.
Can I
With-
just say,
with
you
what we have?
can't expect Ronaldo to start those games. He's in a bad place right now mentally. You know, he lost his son earlier this year.
The guy doesn't want to be there.
Because I know that. But what I'm saying is, he would have loved to play.
I know, but my
course, you know
point
what I mean?
is with what we have.
But you know what? Even
available
if you
to
play
us,
shit and you sub him off, that's not a good look too. I get it, yeah.
and on top of that, Ronaldo would have been blamed for that performance. Like,
Of course,
that's
100%.
what the media loves doing. So
100%.
in a way,
Ten Hag
you saved the story. But in terms of the second half, you show when Martial came on, the difference was you got someone who can actually just take a ball, take a touch, and controls his passes. Like you go look at the yellow card Malacia fucking copped.
Oh, he
Bro.
just had no chance.
But that yellow card he
got
cops,
cooked. He
it
got
comes
cooked.
it comes off a bad Rashi pass. Like Rashi's is dropped into play. He goes to play a simple back pass. He underhits it.
Yeah, I
And
heard Zach
Malaysia's
telling
got
me
to-
fucking Rashford starting, we're gonna win. I'm
Nah,
like, bruh.
you can't. But what Pep did really well with Rashford is he sacked Diaz and he sacked Laporte and
You know
played
this
a
bloke?
Kanji.
You know this bloke? He's
and
like,
Ake.
bro, look at that back foot. I'm like,
I
No,
was
no, no,
stressing.
I
But
told
he,
him.
he played it
I
so
was
well
stressing.
because he's like, well, what have United been really good at doing this? It's exploiting space.
Pace.
And our biggest vulnerability is we leave space behind us. How do we nullify that? Get two people that are as quick as Rashi, and Rashi's got nothing
And-
else to his game.
I love Akanji. Wow.
He's a good player, bro.
Wow. 90
Cheap too. Was it
Yeah.
20 million or something?
Less.
Then last year his contract, bro.
Yeah,
Cheap.
bro.
Rangnick was like, United go buy him. Everything Rangnick said, United should be like,
Too corrupt,
Bro,
too commercialized, bro.
96% pass accuracy from Akanji.
He played well,
And
bro.
he put Ash Rashford on his ass.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
fucking.
But that's the thing. He has the legs to cover the grass. Like Pep played it so well the way he said
That was a
those,
Pep masterclass.
those two back fours. But I think and Ten Hag played into his hands. I think it was a bit too stubborn, a bit too late in making decisions. But look, again, like I said, we're gonna have more of these games this season. Look, ideally, if I say we're gonna have more of these games this season, it's not okay for us to be 4-0 at halftime
Nah, that's
twice
fucked.
this season.
That's fucked.
Right, that's a bit of an issue, right? When I say we're gonna have these games, I mean games where we don't play well, games that don't get results. But it's now I kind of sit here and go, how does he pick those boys up and go again? Because he got them to go well, and then they went away. The only thing I'd knock on City is I still think City are conceding too many goals.
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
I still
But
think like
those subs are really the reason why they did.
I know, but I don't think we played well enough to get 3 goals out of that game.
No
No.
chance.
But-
maybe
No,
the
no.
Anthony goal.
That was
The
nice.
Anthony
You
goal,
can't
you
say
can't
much.
stop
That was
that.
nice.
Like,
That was
it's
a nice
just,
goal.
that's just him going, I'm hitting this.
Fuck
whatever.
it. Yeah.
Fuck
Right.
if someone's there.
But
Speaking of
the
goals.
Martial penalty was a bit clumsy.
Yeah. Very.
And the way Fred tended Kanji on that second goal, a bit clumsy again as well.
That's right.
I think against better teams, City have to really lock out the defense a little bit better. They've been
That's why I
would have been a
think.
different game with Rodri.
That's why I think
Because-
they're gonna drop points soon.
Would have been a different game with Rodri.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Even Rodri didn't even play.
because
bro.
even the games you've won, like was it Newcastle, you copped 2.
Villa.
Villa, was
Oh
it
no, Villa.
Newcastle.
Palace.
Palace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
you've copped to a lot.
Yeah, we
you're
copped
you're
Villa's-
copying goals,
Yeah.
you know, and it's
That never used to happen.
It's a bit,
as
yeah,
much.
it's a bit of a concern. Like, yeah, for as well as your attacking play is, you're gonna come up a defense that's just gonna lock you out one day. And if you're leaking goals like that, you have to hope that you're not conceding as well.
I
But
They leak, but they fucking score beauties. Early
Yeah.
fucking Haaland.
bro, the guy's not normal, bro.
14
Bro.
goals in
Bro, the
8
second
games.
goal, Haaland's second goal is the one that pissed me off the
What,
most.
the Kevin
Why?
De Bruyne
Huh?
ball.
Why?
No,
What,
bro.
Varane with his aura?
No. No, was it Varane? No,
What,
it was the
don't-
second goal. The second goal pissed me off the most
The
because
De Bruyne
before.
ball?
No. The corner.
Oh, that was the first goal.
Oh, the
right?
first.
Yeah,
Before he even scored, I see the way we're setting up for the corner.
You knew.
I'm like, why the fuck's Ericsson marking Haaland? I'm like,
Because
why is
Varane
Ericsson?
was off. Varane
Yeah,
was off.
but why is Ericsson marking
Yeah,
Haaland?
true.
And
Bro,
you
get,
wanna-
get someone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know
just
who.
get someone to
That
pull him.
jump,
Get
bro.
McTominay on him.
Yeah,
He's
literally.
on the pitch.
Literally.
And yeah, he just runs off douche. Bang, he scored. I'm like, bro, this is what pisses you off as a fan because I'm like, bro, I'm fucking. It's 2 a.m. I'm sitting in Australia. I'm watching this TV and I'm going, why is Ericsson marking Haaland? And next thing Haaland scores, you're like,
Obviously.
like
you've
if
seen that
I,
happening.
if I can figure that out before they've even taken the corner,
What
why
are you doing
they-
as a professional
like,
manager?
What are they? Not even the manager, the
Oh, the
players.
footballers.
players, bro.
Like,
It's
take some
amongst themselves.
responsibility. Use a bit of common sense. Yes, I know you're trying to play a zonal marking system. This is my zone. But this is also the best striker in the world.
Literally.
Someone's got to go handle him.
He's not a fucking
and
human,
fuck
bro.
your zone off.
He is not a
because they're
fucking
only
human,
targeting one person in that box. Because who else is getting to that header?
No one, literally. They have no one else that big, bro. Who else is that big?
In that game, no one else. Like if Diaz was on, you'd say yes.
Or Rodri.
If Laporte was on, Rodri was on, you'd say yes, I get the header. But in that particular game, who else was getting to that header? No one.
fucked.
So why are you worried about zones when you've got Haaland just
He's
moving
fucked,
himself?
bro.
But big shout out to
Ems,
Haaland, man.
You want to give us your little 2 cents about your happy club?
Bro, honestly, like I got nothing to like take. I covered everything. Like from our point of view, it was just a perfect game. Haaland is just.
They didn't get out of second gear, man.
Literally.
Yeah, like it
Literally.
wasn't even.
You know what? That's what I was saying. She didn't even play that good. Like they didn't even like. They didn't,
Bro,
not that
We've
played,
seen him better.
Nah,
No,
nah,
not
they
that, not that
didn't
they
play-
played shit.
No,
but
they didn't play good because if we took the game to them and we had a little bit more intensity and a little bit more aggression, City would have gone up a gear. But they
100%.
didn't need to.
They didn't need to. They were kicking back. Bernardo Silva was just toying at
Bro,
the back.
Bernardo.
Grealish had a good game.
Bernardo
Um,
is just.
Haaland became
De
a
Bruyne
fucking
does what De Bruyne does.
cause. That De Bruyne ball. If you watch that properly, that is beautiful, bro.
That is
Varane-
hard to do.
Varane was like,
Ver-
fuck.
Varane,
Nah, but-
Varane didn't. He goes, no, there's no way someone gets to
That's
that.
what I'm saying. He's
But
like, fuck.
that's what I'm saying with those balls. Like people, it's very hard to explain what I'm trying to say when I go.
Only
De
Haaland will score
Bruyne's
that.
balls for any other striker in the world are not good balls. They're not because the other strikers don't get on.
Do you know why they're not? Because they're inconvenient balls for defenders to deal with.
That ball is where De Gea can't come out and latch at it.
Varane can't lunge at it.
But the centre back can't go to it either because he'll score an own goal.
It's literally.
But then it's also so deep that most strikers in world football they don't get there.
They need to
They
have
don't get
like,
there.
perfect.
But
intuition.
look, just both the goals he scored, he's on his ass and his foot is like that far away from him. And he goes like that, like it's
He's not human.
like
He's not human.
It's
wallah.
actually it's crazy, bro. Like the guys, someone's got to go through him. I'm gonna say this every week, bro. Someone's got to go through.
That's the only way to stop him.
Bro, I said I would have been so happy if we copped a red card if someone went through Haaland. Someone's got to go through him. Like I'm not condoning injuring players. That's not what I'm doing. But someone's just got to put a shot on him and show him like, look, we're not gonna take your shit
Can
today.
someone do it before the Liverpool game,
Nah,
please?
straight out.
Hey,
Like
hey, come on.
if you're
Nah,
versing,
yeah.
if you're playing soccer and you're versing someone really good, bro, sometimes you just gotta whack a
Nah,
cunt.
everyone that
Just
plays
whack him.
Everyone that plays
That was-
Sunday League says, brother, go 2 foot that bloke straight
That
away.
was
Yeah,
said
whack
by
him and
10K.
just let him know. Just let him know. Let him know you're not gonna have an easy game today.
You know what? If you do that to Haaland, I'm scared.
He'll do it back to you.
No, I'm scared.
Yeah, but
I'm
that's the
scared he
mentality.
fucking.
You G him up.
Yeah.
But hey, if it G's him up, at least you still put something
put
on
something
him.
in him.
Let him know this is my
You
fuel.
didn't leave it like you done
Can I
something
just
about
say
it.
he probably watched the podcast last week because he watched you guys trash him. No, he can't create like Mbappe can. He
Bro.
can't
but
create goals.
because the guy had so
Men
much
created
time.
2 goals.
Bro, the guy had so much
Yeah,
time
I
on the
told this
ball,
bloke.
bro.
I told this bloke Haaland can be one of the best players in the world like very soon. He just needs to add that creativity. He can score a goal, you know what I mean? And he's like, "Fucking, you done 2 assists yesterday." I'm like, "Bro, fucking relax."
No, but that ball for Foden
Do you honestly think you can play Haaland as a left winger? Honestly,
No way.
No, not as a left
no
winger.
chance.
Of course not. No.
Or on the other side.
No,
chance.
of course not.
That's
He's
what
a
I'm saying.
striker.
100. No.
I know, but he's got that creativity in
That's
his
why
game.
I said Mbappe. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
fucking the way
The way
the
he
thing
links
that Mbappe doesn't
and-
have is Haaland's just the way to fucking score a
And
goal.
mind
So-
you, I called out Phil Foden for being a fraud a couple of times for not linking up with Haaland. Look what happens when you link up with Haaland. You both get fucking hat tricks.
Bruh, fuck.
You both go home with a match ball.
Honestly, I forgot how good Foden was.
He's
And I'm like, maybe this season he might drop off, but he's unbelievable, bro.
yeah.
But yeah, man.
So
anyway,
just
listen.
a stat update: 14 goals, 8 games for Haaland.
What do you reckon he'll score? Honestly.
He's on track for
No
60.
injuries?
He's on
No,
track.
everything's fine.
In the league,
I don't care about
in the
nothing else,
league,
just the
I'm still,
league.
He's
in the league,
breaking the
I'm
record.
still staying in that 30 to 40 range.
Do you think he drops off?
No,
Then
someone like him is not normal. He doesn't understand.
That's-
what
that's
dropping off
60
is.
but he's on track for 60.
60,
Like,
literally.
he's 30 to 40.
You need him to drop off.
I think he's going to have some quiet games. I think he's going to be rested for some games as well.
That's true. Yeah.
So
Champions League will come up this day. Yeah.
that's why I'm saying 30 to 40.
Yeah,
but,
I reckon
if he slipped into the 40, 50 range, I wouldn't be surprised.
I reckon he scores 43,
he smashes that record comfortably now.
100%.
Comfortably.
Because that team all
How many league goals has gone now? 12?
14.
14.
League goals.
13 or 14.
14
yeah.
league
League,
goals.
league goals.
Yes.
14 league goals.
No. Like in the actual
Yes.
league.
Yes.
He's got 3 hat tricks, bro.
17 including all competitions.
Like in the actual league.
In the Premier League.
Bro, the guy could hang it up and
That's
still
a
be...
decent season. That's what I was saying. As a striker,
Because he's fucking 8 games in, bro. That's fucked.
as a
Bro,
striker,
that TikTok, sorry. But that TikTok where that United fan comes out, he goes, the score's not normal.
Yeah.
How's he scored 9 goals in 4 games?
it's 9 goals in 4 games, Jenny.
Like, he's halfway to being considered a good striker.
Bro, he's
He is
fucked.
no, bro. 15 goals. If you sign for a team and you score 15 in your first season, you
In the
whatever
Premier
they
League.
paid for you, you made that money back. Don't worry.
Bro, the Premier League's supposed to be the creme de la creme, and he's making it... We're the farmers.
Man City. It's just Man City, bro.
We're all
It's the
we're
team.
The farmers.
The team has a big
Honestly,
thing to do
the
with
team
it.
is unbelievable. I promise you, if Haaland went to another team, it wouldn't. I'm not saying he won't score that many
He
goals.
won't score that many.
No, he'll score a lot of goals, but not as
But
how
bro,
it's going
we were
now.
saying the same thing about when the Ronaldo rumors were up. But like, if Ronaldo goes to City, he's going to score him 50 goals.
Yeah, that's right.
Because we knew those balls.
They just
we
need a
knew-
striker.
We knew
Yeah.
De Bruyne could play those balls like non-stop. We knew Bernardo Silva could play those balls. Like, it's just...
Foden can play those balls. Grealish can play those balls.
But then the
Like,
thing is, they were just playing different. They were playing little cutbacks because
Cancelo.
there was no one
Cancelo
there.
Yeah,
can play
they
them.
want to tap in Sterling to tap
Yeah,
in.
because
That's what
there was no one there to really target. But now they've got a big number 9 who they know. Just put the ball at the back post.
Fuck it, he's somewhere.
yeah.
Bro, that meme.
Bro,
I-
just man mark him. That's what I'll do.
Bro, you
Even
put
that
two on
doesn't work.
Huh?
Even that
Nah,
doesn't
I'll
work.
just man mark him. I'll be like, look, bro, I don't care what you do on the ball today.
I'm here.
I don't care what you do on the ball. I don't care what else
Just
you do.
fucking hold his
Make
leg.
sure wherever that bloke is, if he goes to the toilet to take a shit, I want you to be given toilet paper. Like I want you to be there with him doing everything he's doing. Like that's what I'd say. It's the only way to contain him.
Listen, we only have one question this week before we wrap it up.
Everyone's had a long weekend.
No, we'll do question and we'll do fraud of the week.
Everyone's had a long weekend. That's what.
Yeah,
happens.
everyone's been busy. I'm only answering it here because it's Premier League related. Do you think Gabriel, I don't know how to say your name. Do you think Potter can bring Chelsea back into running in the Premier League and the Champions League?
This season, no.
Is that a strict answer? We're not going to give him some context.
I'll let you guys answer, then
Okay.
I'll explain.
I think it needs time.
Needs time. I think the
it
same
needs
thing.
time. I think the squad's there, but that squad's also very imbalanced.
Okay,
Yeah.
Here's my 2 cents. He has inherited a team that spent 300 million, and he didn't sign a single one of those 300
Then he
million.
play with his
That's the hard part.
Cucurella.
Cucurella, yeah, like Tuchel signed all these players anticipating that he's going to get time to work with them, and then that got cut short, obviously. And now Potter's come in and inherited a team that's just spent 300 mil. So obviously he's not going to be able to spend much next
100%.
window. So
No, I
he's got to
think
make
he will.
do.
Nah, he'll be given money.
I think
He'll be
money.
given money, but imagine Graham Potter with 300 million
Yeah, that's crazy.
versus Graham Potter with whatever they're going to give him next season.
The way I say, like I think Chelsea next season, Ziyech is gone. 100%
Lukaku's
gone.
gone.
Lukaku's gone. Ziyech is gone. I think they're going to get rid of Pulisic.
Yep.
I think they're going to get Trossard. I honestly believe they're going to get Trossard from
What a
Brighton.
Cuckoo.
What a player. They got on Kunku already, apparently.
Mm.
And I think they're going to get Declan Rice, bro.
Like,
So I think he'll be very, very good next season.
I agree with TK. They're a fucking cup team. Like, straight up. They're a cup team.
I don't know, bro. I watched like I don't watch the whole game. I watched a bit of highlights and that. They played.
Gallagher's goal, yeah,
They
nice
played.
goal.
No, they actually played good football,
Yeah,
wallah.
nice
So they just
goal.
need a striker.
And by the way, Thiago Silva shouldn't have been red carded. He got fouled before he did
You
that.
don't think so?
handball.
What do you reckon?
I think you can't go doing a butterfly stroke on the football pitch, bro.
I know, but he got fouled. He got fouled.
But it wasn't even given a foul. It was given a yellow card.
I know. But
So you're saying
like,
it should have been called a foul from
I
the
think
start?
it should have been called a foul from the start. But anyway,
All right.
it's time for
Our fraud of the fucking week.
Fraud of the week.
Should stop swearing, eh?
I got a couple. That's the issue.
TK, go hard, brother.
Go hard.
Marcus Rashford, Mark Oliver.
Why, Mark? Because of the yellow card?
Bro, the guy
First
doesn't-
minute of the
bro,
derby?
You can't ref a derby like that.
All right.
Not just the
And
first
Rashford.
minute. You're not a number 9.
Hey, that JB goes, Rashford needs to stop feeding these kids and feed himself after a country.
Zach Holscher, did you hear what
He's not a
TK
number
just
9.
said?
He's not a number 9. You're a left winger. I think the experiment's got to kick to the bin, bro. Simple as that.
But you know what's funny? He'll score 2 goals and everyone will start saying something
But
else.
he scored all these goals come off the left wing.
That's true.
That's
Off
him
the
running.
counter, running.
That's been him running from the left wing,
To-
doing that sexy. Bro, I say this Rashford when it comes to doing this. I don't think there's many
That run.
footballers better than him in the world at making that run
From the left in.
inside, outside left to inside. Like he runs across the line and just changes angles
Cuts in.
like that. And because of how quick he is, bro, he's hard to stop when he does that. But he hasn't actually scored any goals through
That's
the middle. I think his
unbelievable.
link up play is lacking. The guy lacks football IQ. And
So he's need a left winger next thing. Oh no, you got Sancho and
yeah, but even say Sancho's not playing well. People lay off Sancho, but Sancho's not playing well either.
he is. He's not doing anything. Mems,
We gave me a fraud of the week. I forgot.
come on, you know it.
I forgot. You got to remind me.
Zach's the fraud of the week.
Oh yeah, I just wanted you to say his name. I remember. I just wanted you to say it.
Zach's the fraud of the week.
Zach's my fraud of the week, man. Zach
Why?
Holscher, because
There's a few reasons.
he
wasn't it?
predicted 4 goals. He scored 3. He butchered a lot of chances and then blamed Khaled for doing black magic on him.
and then the predictions on the City
Yeah.
derby. That was the main reason.
Yeah. That was the main reason, but that was a build-up. All right, so he ruined my week already, and he put the cherry on top when he said, "If Rashford starts, we're gonna win."
And he said 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1 City. Haaland's not gonna score, and then he left at halftime.
And yeah, he can't leave at halftime, Zach. You got to finish the game with the boys, brother.
You got to finish the game with the boys, bro. If you're gonna leave at halftime, bro, don't come.
Haaland salvaged my fantasy, bro. Straight
Bro,
out.
did you captain him?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I forgot about
I've had him
fantasy.
captain from day one, bro. I told
Bro,
everyone.
I took my United because I have United defenders before the game week started.
You're like, oh.
straight to the bench. I put them on the bench. I was like, I
See you later.
was like, I got to do things logically. I took him off, put him on the bench. I put Haaland in. I was like, he's captain. I was like, because that guy, he might not get more than one, but he's gonna get at least one.
At least.
I saw a guy who had Foden and Haaland in the team, and he
I
had
killed it.
Haaland captain.
He killed it, bro.
Killed it.
My fraud of the week.
Yeah.
The disappointing grand final. The whole Parramatta team. And the biggest fraud of all of them is Brad Arthur. I don't know what the fuck he done to them in training. I don't know what you
Yeah.
told them to do. Definitely didn't work. He upset my brother Khaled Hamza. He wanted to see a grand final win for the first time in his life. And it's not going to happen. And shout out to his jersey. I think it's 1986. Up the fucking Bulldogs. That's my front of the week, boys.
That's been us, guys.
Wrap it up, man. Let's go. Adam, shout out to Adam, bro. He's not going to watch it to this anyway.
Yeah.
We love you, lads.
You want to tell everyone about the episode next week?
No.
Yeah?
We'll talk about that next
We'll talk about that. All right. Watch social medias for an announcement that's coming.
Couch is coming to your live special episode. See ya.